Many people ask me, how do I become a Section 8 landlord? We're going to get into it in this episode. So in this episode, we're going to go through what is Section 8, also how to qualify for Section 8, whether it's you or the tenant. And along the way, we're going to go through the benefits of becoming a Section 8 landlord. And stick to the end because I have a free gift for you. So what Section 8 is really, it's a assisted financial voucher that a tenant gets for their rent. Let's say I need help, financial assistance. I would go to the Public Housing Authority. One of them, there's several in every city. You choose what one best fits you, or you'll be assigned one. And usually it takes about a year to 2 years on a waiting list to get your voucher. They give you a certain dollar amount that you're allotted. If you or the tenant, let's say I go above my allotted amount, let's say it was $1,000, but the one I'm looking at is $1,200 or $1,500, I'm responsible for the difference. What Section 8 housing is and what it's meant for is it's meant for people that that can't afford it simply. They're living under the poverty line and need assistance. And so there's different agencies out there, whether it's city, state, federal, that provide vouchers it's Section 8. So there's qualifications, and you could go to a site to see who qualifies. From a qualification standpoint, a lot of people are like, I'm not sure if I should be looking at Section 8 or taking Section 8. I take Section 8, and I think there's a lot of misconceptions out there. And that is, Section 8 takes a long time to get approved for. It could take up to a couple of years to get approved for. Also, either all or a portion of the rent is secured by whatever agency. They get a voucher. That voucher shows up to your house or mailbox. So that check shows up on the first of the month, and then maybe your tenant is responsible for a portion of it. Here's one of the key things people get worried about. Maybe there's just misconceptions. That to qualify, not only does it take a year to 2 years, but also you can't have any prior evictions. So there's a screening process, not just for you as a landlord, but for the tenant as well. A lot of people say, well, I don't know if I want to rent to someone with Section 8. Well, you may not qualify. Actually, your property has to qualify, and it has to be up to standards. You'd be surprised. They come in and inspect it, and they do it annually, and your property has to be on point. It could take up to 2 years to qualify as a tenant trying to receive Section 8 or a voucher. They're screened. They have to be working. There's some criteria that they have to meet, and one of those key things as a landlord looking for is evictions. You can't have any prior evictions. Also, you have to be on time with your payments to the landlord so you don't lose your voucher. You could lose your voucher if you're late or in non-payment. So if those of you that might have some misconceptions, typically it's a great tenant. You have to have a great property actually to qualify. Both those things meshed up, you got a good person that needs a good place to live. And if you could bring that, then likely you'll get that tenant. If you could provide a nice place for people to live that's clean and safe, the odds are you're going to continue to get referrals. So for myself, what we would do is we provide a nice, safe, clean place for people to rent. And in doing so, we would get referrals and referrals and referrals from different Section 8 housing authorities. This is something that you could do too and feel good about what you're doing. Before I get to the last points, if you like the information that you're receiving, click on the link below. Subscribe. We'll be bringing this to you daily. So some things to expect. You're going to go through some paperwork that you have to fill out as a landlord. Your property is going to go through inspections annually and obviously an inspection up front. You're going to have all your entities and everything in place. You also have to have your LLCs or any other incorporation documents up to date. So in different areas, depending on how much Section 8 is going to allow, it may determine the area as well. I just know for myself, we were usually higher standard than most other rentals out there, which we were okay with. We want to go through and we want to give someone a good, nice, clean place that they're proud to come home to for a few reasons. One, not just that we're putting out a place where a family could live that's nice, but also if it's nice, the likelihood of them keeping it nice is higher, right? It's also something that, there's annual inspections, but it is something that, just rest assured, there is an inspection that happens annually with your property to make sure that they're keeping the property up to date and to guarantee your voucher. Let's go through the benefits of being a Section 8 landlord. Obviously, you're getting money sent to you by a municipality or the government that's guaranteed and is coming to you every month. That's an obvious. But the other thing is you're helping people in need, people that need a hand up. You're helping them through this transition or this period. That's something that's money can't buy. If it's something that you are even remotely interested in checking out, go to HUD.gov. You could find out more about being a Section 8 landlord, the qualifications for it, and see if you could even get on the list to get your house to be Section 8 approved. I told you I would give you a free gift at the end of this. You're gonna get my book, Truth or Comfort. Click on the link in the description below. My book, Truth or Comfort, is going to go through my trials and tribulations and successes in becoming a real estate investor. I think it could help you in your real estate investing career, whether you're a seasoned investor or brand new. So go and get your free copy.